à l'UFC 237. La plus grande organisation d'arts martiaux mixtes revient dans le pays où tout a commencé. Dans le cadre d'un événement à la carte qui honore les amateurs les plus fidèles de tous les sports.
The Brazilian fans is completely different for the rest of the world.
Oh, yeah, he rocked him! I mean, listen to this crowd. They love this guy.
Ele tá aqui no Brasil, a torcida como é que é vibrante.
The King of Rio is back!
Fazendo cântico, fazendo tudo que ela tem direito.
Parece que é eles que estão lá dentro lutando com a gente.
She continues her ascent here tonight in Brasilia.
E é claro que o adversário também sente, né?
L'UFC 237 à Rio de Janeiro met en vedette deux légendes brésiliennes ayant contribué à tracer la voie.
ALDO!
Sur une carte mettant en vedette une Brésilienne prête à mener la prochaine génération. La poids-paille numéro 1 au classement, Jessica Andrade, a démoli la compétition.
You gotta be kidding me!
Pour obtenir un combat contre la championne des 115 livres, Thug Rose NAMAJUNAS.
Unbelievable!
I'm going to Brazil with the intentions of finishing her in a dominant fashion.
Rose NAMAJUNAS, ladies and gentlemen!
La demi-finale oppose Anderson Silva, le plus grand champion des poids moyens de l'histoire.
How versatile is that guy?
Et le puissant numéro 10, CANNONIER.
A win over Anderson is going to be great for my career.
Oh, the killer gorilla!
Especially when I knock him out.
Cannonier's got some power.
De plus, l'ancien roi légendaire des poids plumes, ALDO, affronte la vedette montante, VOLKANOVSKI.
He's a legend of the sport, but it's my time.
Alexander the Great has arrived!
I'm shocking the world.
He's just getting started.
Bien avant que les héros locaux accueillent leurs adversaires en sol brésilien, préparez-vous d'abord au décompte de l'UFC 237. La culture brésilienne du combat est bien ancrée et produit depuis longtemps certains des meilleurs combattants au monde.
Todos aqui são adversários, inimigos não. Então vamos respeitar os amigos, vamos respeitar os adversários e as torcidas opostas.
Les organisations locales sont maintenant nombreuses, mais l'objectif de mener une carrière dans les arts martiaux mixtes était autrefois une occasion réservée à un groupe sélect.
Regra de MMA amador. 3 rounds, 3 minutos, de descanso.
Faz a mesma coisa com ela que você faz com nós na academia. Bora, Carol! Ei, vamos! Antigamente, só podia ser lutador quem tinha uma condição financeira boa, né? Hoje, o MMA tá em todos os lugares. Bora, Carol! Bora, Carol! Através do UFC e de toda a mídia que a gente tem em volta dos lutadores brasileiros, tá crescendo muito. Aí, põe joelho, Ito! Põe joelho! Ito!
L'aspirante au titre des poids pailles de l'UFC, Jessica Andrade,
Ela abriu mão da Ito!
incarne bien les ambitions des combattants brésiliens.
Sai da grade, Carol! Sai da grade! Ito!
Et soutient ses coéquipiers qui espèrent un jour atteindre le sommet.
Aí, ó, cotovelada do outro lado, tá Ito! Venho aqui fazer a minha parte máxima, que é apoiar, ajudar, porque quando eu tô lá na academia treinando, é eles que me apoiam, eles que me ajudam, eles que me incentivam. Boa! Fica bem!
Jéssica é um grande estímulo para todas as meninas que lutam, né?
Aê! Boa!
Mostra também que é possível você treinar numa academia pequena, numa academia média, numa academia grande e chegar lá. Ela passou todas essas fases na PRVT.
Autrefois refuge des futures combattantes, Paraná Vale Tudo est maintenant une destination d'entraînement de choix pour tous les combattants. Et cette progression est en grande partie attribuable à Andrade.
Então, vou fazer a defesa do sprawl. Dou uma passadinha, lateral. Voltei. Dei uma passadinha, lateral. Voltei.
Ela é uma peça fundamental para o desenvolvimento da equipe.
Vou botar a mão no quadril e trazer aqui, ó. E vou dar só uma passadinha pro lado. Já caiu.
continua uma menina humilde, uma menina que ajuda os outros.
Entendeu? A queda só funciona se ele estiver empurrando. Se ele não estiver empurrando, você só vai fazer o giro e ele vai ficar em pé, entendeu? E depois, atrás de mim, vem todas aquelas meninas e os meninos que estão todos se espelhando ali nesse sonho de estar no UFC.
3 só com o joelho, desloca, 3 só com o outro joelho. Troca quem faz.
Quando eu entro lá dentro, é por eles que eu entro, é pela minha equipe, pela minha família.
Andrade représente bien son équipe dans l'UFC.
Here is Jessica Andrade. At 5'1", she's small for the 135-pound class. She's very, very physically strong.
Où elle se bat chez les poids coqs.
Andrade moves forward, lands the left hook. And Andrade continues to pour on the offense. Andrade really cranking that neck now. There's the tap. Jessica Andrade.
Elle amène ensuite sa puissance inégalée dans la catégorie des poids pailles.
This is a vicious young woman, and her striking rate is absolutely absurd. Grabs the guillotine, drops down, and that looks good. She's tapping. But man, nothing is stopping Andrade. I think the strawweight division has a new contender.
Andrade obtient rapidement un combat pour le titre contre la meilleure poids paille de l'histoire de l'UFC.
So intense and so focused, so driven and so ferocious inside the octagon.
Le parcours invaincu de Joanna Jędrzejczyk est nettement dominant.
A lot of people believe this will be Joanna Jędrzejczyk's toughest title defense today. Oh, head kick, she hurt her. Oh, and Andrade tagged her. Andrade is a tank, man.
Et la grande scène s'avère être trop vite pour Andrade.
I don't know who else can do this to Jessica Andrade.
Détrôner Jędrzejczyk demande un type particulier de combattante. Or, peu sont de la trempe de Rose NAMAJUNAS, dont l'engagement envers les arts martiaux mixtes se matérialise lorsqu'il en a le plus besoin.
Okay, you want to smash bananas?
Yeah.
We're making banana bread.
Rose loves
my
banana bread. I think Pat loves it more.
Martial arts in general saved my life. Wait, am I supposed to do all 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because when I was a little girl, I played in the city a lot on bikes and play basketball and things like that.
And then we're gonna add some goodies.
But if I was bored, I was gonna get into some stuff. You know, idle hands are the devil's. What next?
See, my husband at the time thought it would be really great to put kids into martial arts. Rose was amazing.
It definitely was the main staple, that something that I gravitated to more than anything else.
That's it. She was this little thing, and I was like,
Yeah.
like, so precise and focused.
Mm-hmm. Bam. Look at that. Mm-hmm. That's pretty.
There you go.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Dès le début, il est évident que NAMAJUNAS est née pour se battre. Elle commence à se battre à 18 ans.
Oh wow, it's locking on.
Et démontre son talent naturel et sa créativité. Elle participe à l'Ultime Combattant et monte au classement des poids pailles de l'UFC.
Oh, she's got it. She's got it. This is under. There it is. Oh! Waterson trying so hard to stay in this fight. There's the tap.
Jusqu'à ce qu'elle affronte Joanna Jędrzejczyk, alors invaincue.
You know what? I will take your soul. You don't know about being a champion. You never I'm taking your soul with me.
Joanna is a type of fighter that intimidates a lot of girls.
Boogie Woman is coming for heroes!
It's tough to get a read on this young lady. Facing a monster. Looking in the face of danger, and she's just dead-faced. Can Rose hang with one of the best kickboxers on the planet Earth?
I don't think she was taking into account how good that I was.
Oh! Knockdown for NAMAJUNAS.
This is where Rose has the advantage.
Oh! Another knockdown! Rose NAMAJUNAS trying to close the show! That's it! Unbelievable! There is a new strawweight queen!
La championne la plus dominante de l'histoire des poids pailles perd. Mais Jędrzejczyk n'est pas convaincu que NAMAJUNAS est la meilleure au monde. Avant qu'elle s'affronte à nouveau.
Rose is a great fighter. She's the champion. She beat me in our last fight, but I know that it was an accident, and I'm coming for what belongs to me.
Her coaches and her were kind of setting up the second fight.
I was not myself. I know how the weight had impacted my body, and my brain was frozen. I couldn't get the right distance. My hands were low. I was such a dominant champion for the last 3 years.
The first time it was like she had a bad weight cut, and I got lucky and all these things, which, you know, very well could have been true, but I still landed that punch.
The thing is, everyone can win short fight, you know, and maybe she won a battle, but she's not going to win a war. I'm the real deal.
And you will see different Joanna champion, different Joanna Jędrzejczyk, better fighter.
Can you see this in my eyes? Because I can feel it, that my eyes got crazy.
Joanna Jędrzejczyk is a woman who likes to scare people. What happens when she can't scare you? Well, we found out what happened in the first fight. What happens after she rebounds from getting beaten down and tapping the strikes?
Her calling card, her buzzwords, confidence, conditioning, composure. Tonight, Thug Rose NAMAJUNAS will try to make it 2 straight against Jędrzejczyk.
Both of you have been given your instructions. Any questions? Touch gloves if you like. Let's fight.
Why am I so anxious? I'm not fighting.
Oh my God, I got goosebumps. Rose starting off with a jab. Nice leg kick by Joanna. Good exchange there.
I want the up and down.
Love the way Rose is moving right now.
Yeah, great control of distance and unpredictable in her approach. Oh, Rose with the right hand. Oh, another one. And then slides out of the way. And beautiful movement. She is getting the better of these exchanges with a multiple-time world Muay Thai champion. That's just crazy.
Jędrzejczyk smiling that one off.
It's possible that she had in her head that that last fight was a fluke and that Rose just got lucky. She's finding out now that is not the case. Joanna with the glove touch. There's a lot of mutual respect going on here. Oh, there's a good right hand by Rose.
And then able to land the left hand as she was backing up.
Oh, but she landed a right hand there. Look at her eyeball, it's closing. Her right eye is what concerns me. That's closing up a lot. Oh, they want a hug. She wants a hug.
I think part of it is Jędrzejczyk coming to the realization she's got my respect. She could have said all day, last one was a fluke, blah, blah, blah. Now, regardless of how this fight turns out, she's in there with a great fighter and she knows it.
Oh! One of the more significant left hands from NAMAJUNAS in the fight.
Rose NAMAJUNAS leading the dance in this 5th and final round.
Yeah, this is why we fight like a champion. Bring your hands back.
Takedown. That is huge.
Tenacious to the end.
Walk like a champ.
So the rematch goes the distance.
Wow.
Thug Rose NAMAJUNAS and Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
What a fight.
With a lot of mutual respect.
And still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world.
She was right, that weight cut kind of did mess her up the first time, but I'm just better, man.
You are a true champion. There's no doubt about it. The first fight was absolutely not a fluke. You won again. Congratulations. It was an honor to call your fight. Rose NAMAJUNAS, ladies and gentlemen.
So here she is, the number 3 ranked UFC strawweight contender, Jessica Andrade. A lot of people believe this will be Joanna Jędrzejczyk's toughest title defense to date.
Après une dure défaite sur décision à son premier combat pour un titre de l'UFC,
I'm equally impressed with the skill and technique of Joanna and with the willpower and the heart of Andrade.
La Brésilienne Jessica Andrade revient à la case départ.
Amazing. She lost this fight, but man, she won a lot of fans.
Avec les précieuses connaissances acquises de son combat de championnat.
Agachou, salta e troca. Isso. Isso pode ser mais rápido. Isso, vai lá embaixo, vai lá embaixo. Boa.
Eu vi até onde o meu corpo ia.
Consegue ser mais rápido?
Testei o meu gás e vi que dá pra fazer os 5 rounds tranquilo e só venho mantendo isso, né? Desde a luta com a Joana.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Que a cada luta ela tem que estar melhor. Se na última luta ela ergueu o atleta ao arremessar pro chão a 3 metros de altura, vou jogar pra mais longe esse tiro, hein? Agora a gente vai preparar para que ela fique com 5 metros, 6 metros, erguendo cada vez mais, ficando cada vez mais forte.
Jessica Andrade is definitely a future title contender. She fell short in the first time, but don't be surprised if we see her there again very soon.
Andrade réintègre les poids pailles en pleine forme.
Certainly a title opportunity on the horizon for the winner of this match.
Décidée à revenir parmi les meilleurs,
The night belonged to Jessica Andrade.
Et bat des aspirantes du top 5.
Andrade right on the cusp of another title shot. And how do you stop that at 115 pounds?
So physically strong, she's just gonna slam her. Look at that. And she's able to just lift them up and throw them down.
Jessica Andrade, too much tonight in this matchup of strawweight contenders.
Elle finit par affronter l'ancienne aspirante au titre Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Et Andrade connaît l'enjeu.
And most people believe that at some point in time, Andrade is going to have a UFC gold belt around that waist.
Andrade reminds me of a young Wanderlei Silva. I mean, just winging punches, nasty power.
Oh, she hurt her. She hurt her already. Oh, she hurt her bad.
Oh, a big left from Andrade. Kowalkiewicz forced to retreat.
E tinha quase certeza que se eu fizesse uma boa apresentação, como Caroline,
she hurt her again.
Eu teria essa chance que eu tô tendo hoje de disputar o cinturão.
Yeah, if you want a shot at the title, you've got to show somebody something special here tonight.
E foi o que aconteceu, né?
Eu quero muito esse cinturão. Dana, você tá aqui hoje. Eu quero lutar pelo cinturão com a Caroline. NAMAJUNAS, me coloca, eu quero o cinturão. Vamos lutar, eu tô pronta. Eu sei que eu posso.
You gotta look good to earn a title fight? Well, guess what she just did? She looked real good.
Peu de poids pailles ont dominé leurs adversaires de manière aussi convaincante qu'Andrade. Il est donc logique qu'elle affronte ensuite la championne. Rose Namajunas sera à Rio, la ville natale d'Andrade, pour un combat de championnat très médiatisé à l'UFC 237. Pour la première fois, un combat pour le titre des poids pailles sera présenté en finale d'un événement de télé à la carte. La tâche de préparer Namajunas revient encore à l'ancien poids lourd de l'UFC, Pat Barry.
Elbows and side punches. Like even if it's just forearm, just boom, boom, boom on anywhere on the head.
Le moniteur de Jiu-Jitsu, Tony Basile.
Slow his roll best you can.
Et l'entraîneur de coups portés, Trevor Whitman.
Yep. That was good.
Nice. Ils mettent leur vie personnelle en suspens pendant le camp de la championne.
Tony and Trevor like to call it fight handling. Kind of like if you have a racehorse. You know what I mean? We have a team of people for this one horse.
Because now we're going to be able to hit, and then it's going to launch. So I can catch this arm if possible.
There's this tremendous chemistry that we've built, and it's not just on the mat.
Boom, and now left hand from there. Boom.
My favorite part is the mental aspect of fighting. I feel like you run, that was better. Being able to help someone deal with what's going on in their head,
good.
You know, that wins fights. And I love working with Rose.
All right, Rose, your time, let's go.
We have built the foundation of success through really learning herself.
Time is everything, girl. Stay focused, right? Right as we get in there.
Les champions de l'UFC incarnent la force mentale. Ce que Rose Namajunas a démontré.
Rose Namajunas, a picture of composure all week.
Dans ses combats pour le titre contre Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
She's a particularly powerful person mentally.
She gave her nothing. She stared right through her soul with those eyes that she has, showing Joanna Jędrzejczyk nothing.
You having fun? Yeah, get up, show it.
Now a little gamesmanship from NAMAJUNAS.
It's a great message to send to someone who's usually the psychological bully. Hey, drop it in my hands, I'm ready for you, I'm not afraid.
And you know why? Because the time is right for Rose NAMAJUNAS to be in this spot.
NAMAJUNAS sait comment rester calme. Mais entrer en territoire ennemi au Brésil demande un grand courage.
My response when we were asked to go to Brazil was like everybody else. No, I don't want to go to Brazil.
And the Brazilians in the crowd start their chant.
Nobody ever wants to go to Brazil.
Can barely hear inside this capacity arena.
Everybody keeps saying it's a hostile environment, but I'm not buying into that.
What a weapon it is to have this crowd behind you.
Take a break. Woo! For her to want to go down there and face a Brazilian, it inspired me as a coach. Ha! Go, ha, ha! Wonderful, Rose. Again. I want adversity. It's what they make the Rocky movies about. Two more. Ha! Ha, ha! One more. Ha! Ha, ha! Wonderful.
L'UFC 237 approche à grands pas et des milliers de Brésiliens vont venir soutenir Jessica Andrade, qui tentera de détrôner la championne en titre, Rose NAMAJUNAS.
Escolheu o lugar errado para uma defesa de cinturão, ainda mais comigo. Conseguiu colocar ela na grade e cansar os braços dela e...
Oh, she hurt her back! Oh, my goodness.
A big left from Andrade.
Conseguia ver nocaute.
She's very explosive, aggressive.
But Andrade is walking through everything.
She goes forward like she could take anything.
Keep it, 3 seconds.
But, you know, we'll see when she takes my punch.
Oh! Unbelievable!
La demi-finale de l'UFC 237 à Rio de Janeiro met en vedette une légende brésilienne. L'ancien champion des poids moyens de l'UFC, SILVA, se réjouit de sa place parmi les grands combattants d'arts martiaux mixtes, ayant contribué à amener le sport à de nouveaux sommets.
Mixed martial arts in Brazil have been a great story.
If there was ever a single discipline that carried itself in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, it was Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
It started for a long time ago for Gracie family.
These Gracies are anacondas. Simply incredible.
This sport grew up.
This is a sport, one of the greatest sports in the world.
And the people see Brazilian champions.
There's a great deal of Brazilian pride when it comes to martial arts.
Down in Brazil, this is their sport.
Marco Ruas wins UFC 7. Vitor Belfort is the heir apparent to the Brazilian greatness. Marrero Bustamante is the new middleweight champion.
I'm happy because I'm part of this story.
La suprématie brésilienne sur les arts martiaux mixtes ne date pas d'hier.
Oh, he is in big trouble.
Mais Silva y donne le ton.
The new middleweight champion.
Son violent règne à titre de roi des poids moyens s'étend sur plus de 6 ans.
How versatile is that guy?
That's
Silva trying to finish it. Oh!
This fight's going to be stopped right now.
Ses records de l'UFC
13-0, 8 title defenses, and a UFC record.
S'accompagne d'une notoriété qui guide l'explosion des arts martiaux mixtes au Brésil.
He is a superstar here in Brazil and abroad, and he deserves it.
He's not a bragger, he's not a boastful man, but he's very confident. Chael's in trouble.
This is classic Anderson Silva.
The greatest fighter on the planet Earth, ladies and gentlemen, Anderson Silva. There's no one like him in the sport. That's the master, ladies and gentlemen.
Même si Silva n'est plus champion, la vedette de 44 ans ne voit aucune raison de ralentir.
Martial art gives me everything I have in my life. And you love your sport, you love your job, just do it.
5, 6. Ele treina com uma vontade, ele tá com uma felicidade. Cara, ele tá com uma vontade de lutar, que é um negócio incrível. Foi. Acabou. 1, 2, 3. Aí, respira. Você vê um cara que Pô, já tá aí no final da carreira, com essa vontade, parece que tá no começo.
Il ne faut pas négliger Silva chez les 185 livres. Comme le montre son dernier combat, où il met à l'épreuve le champion par intérim, Israel Adesanya.
Can Anderson still compete against an extremely dynamic, fast striker like Israel Adesanya? We're about to find out. Oh, big counter right hook. And Anderson being first, keeping the pressure.
Cette performance inspire le renouveau de Silva.
There it is. There's a combination, and now it's landing. Another jab right in the eye.
And Anderson Silva showing you there's still plenty of fight left in the dog. We have witnessed his greatness for the better part of 2 decades. And according to Anderson Silva, he is not done yet.
He wants to fight everybody.
Le prochain adversaire de Silva est un autre espoir en pleine ascension, dont le parcours de combattant commence en Alaska, après que Jared Cannonier ait servi dans l'armée américaine.
After I got out of the Army, I got hired on with the FAA, and they stationed me in Alaska. It was a good job, federal government job. But to be honest, it wasn't what I felt that I needed to do to make myself a better person. What I really love to do was training and fighting.
Making his AFC debut, Jared, the Killer Gorilla Cannonier.
Cannonier entame sa carrière dans le circuit professionnel de l'Alaska, où il gagne facilement des combats avant la limite contre des poids lourds.
Cannonier, look at the armbar. The armbar. Oh, elbow. Big elbow down, Lopez.
I had potential. My first coaches, they definitely knew. You know, eventually, you keep at this, you could be on the biggest stage of the world doing this one day.
A federal employee for the FAA putting in 10-hour shifts as an airway transportation systems specialist.
Cannonier poursuit sa route chez les poids lourds de l'UFC.
He's quick, he's fast, he's athletic, but he is very, very powerful.
Oh, the Killer Gorilla!
Avant de descendre chez les mi-lourds.
Big power shots landing.
Oh, huge right hand. Cannonier trying to send a message. You want to get booked in high-profile fights, this is how you get it done.
No doubt about it.
Mais la compétition demeure vive.
I was fighting these guys, Glover Teixeira.
It's a huge step up for him as far as proving that he's capable of hanging with the best in the division.
Teixeira!
Some of the greatest fighters in the world. Fighting guys like that, I couldn't just stay where I was. I had to put myself in a different situation.
Pendant ses premières années où il manque de constance, Cannonier choisit de déménager en permanence de la toundra gelée de l'Alaska au désert de Phoenix, en Arizona. C'est dans cette ville aride que se trouve MMA Lab, là où Cannonier se rendait autrefois pour ses camps et où il s'entraîne maintenant à temps plein.
All right, bring it in. Bring it in, guys, real quick. We're gonna work hand fighting. So if you're having a tough time, first of all, hand fighting, just bring your hands in the air. Yeah. I'm just keeping him from turning the corner. If I don't, you're gonna turn the corner and return me.
When I first came here to heavyweight, everybody was like, the lab, they don't have no big guys at the lab, but they have good guys.
Make him make a mistake. He has to come over the top of me. Now I'm out.
Guys who are good at striking, guys who are good at wrestling, guys who are good at jiu-jitsu.
Make him do something with that grip. And that's where we're athletes. We gotta feel that.
A good environment, a good coach.
Hold those hands. Yes, sir, good.
L'entraîneur-chef John Crouch dirige le MMA Lab grâce à ses connaissances du combat et reconnaît que le changement de carrière de Cannonier peut être la clé de son succès.
We had talked about going down in weight, which wasn't received super well at the time.
Nice, Jay. Connection with that head, don't lose it.
He had success at heavyweight as a knockout in the UFC at heavyweight, but his frame is smaller. Moved down to 205, but still those guys are some giants.
Good, Jared Cannonier, yes, sir.
And middleweight, I feel like it really is the perfect fit for his athleticism and his power.
À ses débuts chez les poids moyens, Cannonier doit affronter un cogneur. Mais, à la dernière minute, il affronte plutôt le grappler David Branch, 10e au classement.
This really is the weight class that's perfect for his frame. I mean, look at him now. He is shredded. The question is, does Cannoneer have the ground skills or the wrestling skills to take him to the ground? And can John Crouch and all those wizards down in Arizona, can they school him enough to prepare him for a guy that has the ground game of David Branch?
Jared Cannonier has really handled himself during this fight week as if he knows something that we don't.
Nasty leg kick right away by Cannoneer. Look at that, immediately takes him down. Cannoneer defends, very nicely done. You gotta remember this guy's been fighting way bigger people all of his career.
Couple high amplitude takedowns out of David Branch early.
Nice job there from Cannoneer, stays on his feet.
So a lot of effort put in by Branch to get him to the ground with very little damage done.
Fight the hands! Fight the thumb! Let's eat! Good job! Too easy!
Big shots by Cannoneer, dangerous.
Oh! Final seconds of the round.
Well, we've absolutely seen improvements in Cannoneer's game, especially in comparison to the Glover Teixeira fight. Look at that, nice leg kick right away. Oh, he's throwing some bombs.
Oh, knockdown for Cannoneer! Branch forced to cover up.
Oh my goodness, Cannoneer hits hard. That's it.
Jared Cannonier has done it! Whoa!
Cannoneer's got some.
I guess he did know something we didn't.
He did. He knows he's got some bombs in his hands.
The Killer Gorilla!
Welcome to the middleweight top 10, Jared Cannonier.
Let's go, champ! Let's go, champ!
Man, shoot, I feel like a god.
Au cœur de Phoenix, l'aspirant numéro 10 au classement des poids moyens de l'UFC, Jared Cannonier, profite du temps libre entre ses séances d'entraînement, ce qu'il ne faisait pas quand il était un jeune professionnel en Alaska, avec un emploi à temps plein.
It used to be me working 10 hours from like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. to 4 in the afternoon, and then trying to train until it's time to go home at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night and try to spend time with the family. And that's just not conducive to me because my priority is my family. Since quitting my job and moving down to Arizona, I'm able to go and see my family. I'm able to surprise my kids. So that's where we're going. We're going to eat lunch with these little rugrats. Here we go. Wait. Hi, Miss Fritz. Hello.
Hi.
I like to surprise the kids. I like to make them, do things to make them happy. Hi, Iris. How's it going, sweetie? Yeah, what you eating? Something. Also, I like to show my face around the school, so everybody know whose kids these are, and they'll know what's coming if anything ever happens. You guys sit down and eat. Sit down and finish eating. Huh?
I'm glad you're my dad.
Thank you, that makes me happy. I'm glad you're my daughter. Just recently, we're starting to get them in the gym. Like Iris, she's doing a wrestling class. Ava's doing jiu-jitsu class. They both do the kickboxing, boxing classes. You want to sit down? One thing I will say for sure is that my daughters will do jiu-jitsu. They will be proficient at it. They don't have to be experts, but they will be good at jiu-jitsu. Because I think every female should learn jiu-jitsu.
What's the name? Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva.
Of the spider? Of the best fighter?
Fighter.
I'm the best fighter.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, he is.
I'm dead serious, I am. I'm fighting Anderson Silva.
Dad's a fighter. Yeah, Dad's a fighter.
Anyway.
En prévision de son combat de demi-finale contre Cannonier, Anderson Silva déplace son camp de l'UFC 237 de sa ville d'adoption aux États-Unis à son ancien lieu d'entraînement, à Rio de Janeiro.
I decide for come to training here because I have a great memories inside this space. It's very traditional gym for MMA and boxing too. But especially because my old coach, Cesário Bezerra, is a good boxing coach.
Não treino muitos profissionais, né? Mas as portas aqui estão sempre abertas para o Anderson, porque a gente também, além de treinador e atleta, a gente é amigos há muito tempo.
Sobe de cruzado.
Apesar da idade pra gente chega, não mudou muita coisa.
Boa. Sobe de cruzado.
Os treinos continuam sendo fortes como sempre.
Cesário Bezerra réunit d'anciens partenaires d'entraînement de Silva pour le préparer aux puissantes mains de Cannonier à l'UFC 237.
Jerry is very strong, a very tough guy.
Ei, joga. Vai jogar daqui, tá? Joga. Sobe de cruzado aqui da esquerda.
I go win this fight because I train hard for that.
Joga.
Estamos confiantes, o Anderson está bem rápido, está preciso, está bem treinado.
Bora. Aperta um pouquinho. Aperta, solta o jogo agora.
E, pô, ele vai querer uma trocaçãozinha em pé, o Anderson vai começar a se soltar e aí que a gente vai pro caminho da vitória aí.
Bora, solta o golpe. Metralhadora na mão, cadê? Aperta.
Silva n'a jamais perdu de combat au Brésil. Et même si ses victoires sont survenues pendant qu'il était champion,
Now move your body. Straighten your arms. Now.
Cannonier et John Crouch se préparent à la meilleure version de The Spider à l'UFC 237.
Okay, let's go. Kick him up, now go under, and stop right here. So get your shoulder all the way underneath. Right. And now you're holding tight here. Push him away. Push, get up, bottom leg up, and there you go. That was perfect. You have to take into account his evasiveness, his ability to make you miss and look silly and then make you pay for it.
Good head movement again from Anderson Silva.
Where's your feints?
We have been working on, dealing with head movement, dealing with good upper body movement, and some of the histrionics that go along with Anderson's game.
We'll probably move around for the first round, feel each other out. Maybe he tries to throw some razzle-dazzle in there. But eventually he's going to plant his feet and be there when I swing big. And if I touch him, he's liable to go to sleep.
Oh! The timing on that was precise.
C'est un combat de poids moyen entre un Brésilien légendaire et un solide Américain en pleine ascension.
He's got some bombs in his hands.
Alors que Silva et Cannonier risquent le tout pour le tout à Rio.
I'm prepared to win this fight.
He rocks him again!
That's my goal.
It's gonna be fireworks.
Rio de Janeiro au Brésil accueille non seulement l'UFC 237, c'est aussi là qu'on trouve l'équipe la plus célèbre du pays, Nova União.
O cara chega, quando o cara chegou, ele chega na maior pressão que ele puder e... Posso começar a brigar aqui. Mas a partir do momento que eu boto aqui, ó... Vai, continua botando a cabeça pra lá. Vai.
Elle est dirigée par l'entraîneur-chef Dédé Pederneiras, mais c'est l'ancien champion des poids plumes de la WEC et l'UFC, José Aldo, qui l'a rendu célèbre.
Então, normalmente, quando ele chega no melhor dele pra te derrubar. Então vamos trabalhar só uma vez jogando a cabeça do pro outro lado e pesando a cabeça em cima do cara. Eu sempre tive grandes atletas na academia. Só conseguiram saber disso porque eles foram entrevistar o Aldo e viram todo mundo na academia. É o cara que todo mundo quer chegar, quer fazer entrevista, quer tirar foto.
Deve significar tudo pra mim. Eu nem sonhava em ser quem eu sou, de filme, de campeão, ser o atleta. Lutador, e ele sempre falou que ia ser isso tudo.
He is unequal.
Tenho meu talento. Se eu não tenho o Dedé hoje, a minha carreira seria totalmente diferente, né?
On se souviendra toujours d'Aldo comme de l'un des meilleurs combattants de 145 livres de l'histoire.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Même si le champion actuel des poids plumes, Max Holloway, met abruptement fin à son récent règne, Aldo ne laisse pas les sceptiques affirmer qu'il est fini.
Quando eu perdi, todo mundo falou que eu tava velho, que eu era um cara aposentado, isso tudo. E eu nunca acreditei. Eu queria estar sempre lutando com os melhores. E foi assim feito.
Well, Calgary knows there is mixed martial arts royalty in the building tonight. Former two-time UFC featherweight champion, former WEC featherweight champion, world jiu-jitsu champion, José Aldo.
Então, minha cabeça, nas últimas lutas recentes, como sempre teve, né? Como campeão.
Jeremy Stephens continuing to run roughshod through this featherweight division.
De querer procurar dar o seu máximo, lutar e vencer.
Oh! That got Stephens' attention!
Shot by José Aldo.
Stephens in a world of trouble here.
It's over now.
The King of Rio is back!
It is Brazil versus Brazil. It is the legend against a bright, up-and-coming prospect.
A gente nunca provou de ser o Aldo.
He's been around for a long time, so you kind of feel like he might be older, but he's still definitely in his prime. Big shot there from Aldo, and now he puts it together on top.
Tô mostrando que eu tô mais vivo que nunca. E pode ter certeza que as próximas lutas vai ser da mesma maneira, ainda mais melhor.
José Aldo, turning back the clock. Wow!
Aldo affronte une autre vedette montante des poids plumes en pleine ascension. Le nomade Alexander Volkanovski, qui a tenu ses précédents camps chez lui en Australie et à Phuket en Thaïlande.
I like to jump around with my camp a little bit, obviously at my gym back home and Tiger Muay Thai. You know, it's not, easy to travel to Thailand all the time, especially with a family and all that. And, obviously New Zealand's just over the ditch.
L'Australien se prépare maintenant à l'UFC 237 en Nouvelle-Zélande, après avoir démontré son immense potentiel dans l'octogone.
Well, you talk about height. Enter Alexander Volkanovski.
But big, powerful shots from the top position. He's so accurate with these shots, John.
Il gravit les échelons du classement avec une puissance implacable.
That's gonna do it.
Oh, that had Hirota stumbled. Oh, right on the money. Power shots here from Alexander the Great.
Il croise éventuellement la route des membres du nouveau supercamp néo-zélandais City Kickboxing, où s'entraîne le champion par intérim des poids moyens de l'UFC, Israel Adesanya, et le leader du gym, Eugene Behrman.
Let's go, guys, let's go! 3, 2, 1, back!
My first encounter with Alex was actually with one of my guys fighting him.
Shane Young, fighting out of City Kickboxing, makes his UFC debut today. He's facing Alexander Volkanovski.
He's a very powerful puncher.
Volkanovski's chains things together very nicely.
Nice takedown there. Oh.
Nice right hand. Just too powerful is Volkanovski.
Volkanovski is really dictating this fight.
That fight didn't go too well for us. It went really well for Alex. From then, we formed a good relationship.
He's like the honorable Kiwi. We stole him back from the Aussies. And having him around makes me have to step my game up.
Training with full-time fighters really helps. Back home, I can't really get that on a daily basis.
A lot of times when you break somebody's lock, you're very vulnerable.
and City Kickboxing with that very high level, full-time fighters.
When I go, as I step in, my head comes to the other side, my shoulder hits.
So it's just an unreal thing that we've got going here, and I just can't wait to keep showing the world my improvements.
Avec City Kickboxing, Volkanovski atteint de nouveaux sommets.
Oh, Volkanovski just at his relentless best tonight. We might get a stoppage here soon. Alexander the Great, how about it?
Oh, big right hand, and Delkins is down. Delkins continuing to take damage. Israel Adesanya raises a glass to that.
Now it's my show. Now I want someone in the top 5. Chad Mendes, the main event. Let's do it.
Une série de 15 victoires consécutives permettent à Volkanovski d'obtenir un combat contre Chad Mendes, un as des KO, 3 fois aspirant.
Well, this is how you find out where you stand. You take that chance, and you see what happens. Oh, but he got clipped with the left hand there. Oh, Volkanovski tees off on him.
Nice. Beautiful combination.
Volkanovski coming on strong. Mendes is in big trouble.
Big elbow.
Oh, he's hurt.
Oh,
He's hurt.
Mendes goes down.
That's it.
Alexander the Great has arrived.
Wow. Volkanovski comes in here and closes the show.
1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Taking out Chad Mendes, it was an eye-opener, you know, sort of a coming-out party for me.
1, 2, 3.
I'm not a prospect anymore, I'm a contender.
Maintenant qu'il est parmi les 5 meilleurs des poids plumes, un combat pour le titre est à la portée de Volkanovski. Mais il doit affronter le futur membre du Temple de la Renommée, José Aldo.
Oh, the King of Rio is back!
Qui ne fait qu'une bouchée des aspirants les plus prometteurs.
Pode ter certeza, aquele que enfrentar o Aldo pensando em fazer uma luta pelo título, pode sair, porque vai perder.
Jose Aldo by knockout.
Eu sou o cara que vai parar, sim, Alexandre.
D'excellents poids plumes s'affronteront à l'UFC 237 dans le cadre d'une soirée brésilienne. Mettant en vedette l'ancien roi des poids moyens, Anderson Silva.
Big counter right hook.
Qui affrontera la vedette montante, Jared Cannonier.
Cannonier's got some power.
L'aspirante brésilienne au titre, Jessica Andrade.
Oh, she is so strong. Andrade looking for the finish non-stop.
Affrontera la championne en titre des poids pailles, Rose NAMAJUNAS.
Right in the eye of the storm, she is completely covered.
C'est le retour des leaders des arts martiaux mixtes à Rio.
Ready for you, I'm not afraid.
Devant les yeux du monde entier.